Ahoy! Jolly Saturday, me mates and fellow pastafarians. We gather here upon the deck of mystery, beneath the steam of creation, to ponder that which cannot be said, yet can surely be tasted. Philosophers tell us words are our tools, but the great flying spaghetti monster in his saucy wisdom shows us that some truths are too thick for language. There are flavors we cannot name, aromas that cannot be translated, and sensations that defy the spoon of speech. Philosopher Ludwig Wittgenstein once said, "Whereof one cannot speak, thereof one must be silent." Yet, I tell ye, shipmates, silence is not emptiness. It is a simmering of the sauce before the boil. It is the sacred hush between the slurp and the sigh. It is not that the sauce has no voice, only that its language is learned by tasting. For as it is written in our own book of newly revelation, the sauce speaks not, yet all tongues learn its speech. Let us read of the ineffable feast. In the hush before the boil, when water steams and bubbles dream, we listen for the simmering word, yet the sauce speaks not. The sauce speaks not, yet all tongues learn its speech. In the tasting we are taught, in the slurping we are shown, the wisdom that no book can bind, nor scholar salt to taste. The colander catches only form, but mystery slips through its holes. We eat and are consumed by wonder. Amen to the ineffable feast, whose scents fill the silent air. The sauce speaks not, yet all tongues learn its speech. So, what is the philosophy of the unspeakable sauce? Well, ye seekers of spice, the wise Wittgenstein thought language could picture the world, but later he saw that language was like a game we play, a living ritual of gestures and sauce stains. Meaning isn't found in a dictionary, it's found at the dinner table. So it is with the flying spaghetti monster. We cannot define him by logic or creed. We show his presence in how we eat, how we laugh, and how we live without taking ourselves too seriously. Our faith, like the noodle, bends without breaking. It flows through the gaps between words. For though the sauce speaks not, its silence shapes the flavor of everything we say. In truth, every meal is a philosophical act. To eat with reverence is to acknowledge mystery. To twirl a fork in spaghetti is to turn the wheel of the cosmos. We taste, and in tasting, we learn. The tongue is but an oar. Dipping in the broth of being, we row through reason's rolling waves, seeking shores we cannot name. Words are ropes, useful, frayed. They tie no truth too tight. Beyond the horizon, the sauce still swirls, unmapped, yet inviting. The pirate knows to speak too much is to miss the wind's own whisper. For silence is the sacred spice stirred deep within the sauce of souls. So let us drift where thought dissolves, where hunger meets its peace. The sauce speaks not, yet all tongues learn its speech. Consider, my saucy siblings, that perhaps the flying spaghetti monster does not wish to be defined, for definition is a cage, while divinity is vapor. He swirls, he boils, he evaporates beyond the pot of comprehension, and yet, through that same mist, he feeds us, understanding in the form of laughter and hunger. Thus, we learn his speech not by study, but by tasting life fully. Join me in this benediction. O noodly mystery, thou who simmerest beyond speech and spoon, teach us the flavor of patience, the spice of laughter, and the gentle twirl of wisdom's fork. May our thoughts be al dente, our hearts well sauced, and our words few, for the sauce speaks not, yet all tongues learn its speech. Amen. Aye, and goodbye.